Smooth operator. This is the build for the 6-inch Catalyst Machineworks smooth operator. This video is part of a series on how to build the 6-inch smooth operator quadcopter. And this is going to be a unique build, and I know that Neil has made a few videos based on the 5-inch model and then a few addendums for the 6-inch model, but it gets a bit confusing with the design changes, and even the screws change from black to silver. So what I did is I tried to put all this together, and I'm going to make a new video about this for the smooth operator. And I actually went through his video, made a lot of notes on all the changes that needed to be done to make it a current build instruction. And I have references to his 5-inch build, and we're going to see how that works out. I'm going to be using this as a guide. And oh, by the way, thanks Strix for sending me the nifty sunglasses. First time I've used it, and I'm sure I'll enjoy that later. So I want to talk about what am I doing to make my smooth operator different than maybe someone else's. Well, let's start with the radio. I've got the FrSky X Lite, and I'm really happy with this radio. And I got the R9 module that I haven't used yet for it. And I got the latest antenna I recently got, so that should work out really well. And to match that up, I got the R9mm receiver right here. Now this receiver originally came with this antenna, which is kind of kludgy. I didn't even want to start using it. And this one just came out, so I'm going to have this FrSky version of the Immortal T, which is nicely connected here, and we'll be using that with the radio. For the motors, we have the F80 Pro motors. Now, I'm going to get ahead of myself and come back to this later. I've already pre-mounted them on the arms because I want to do these race wires with LED lights that work with the motors. Now I've got two different kinds here. We got the rear arm and the front arm. You'll see the bolts are a little different. On the front arm I have pink lights on the top, and on the rear arm I have white lights on the back, and they'll be working like that. And this is part of what I call my pre-assembly. So I did a pre-assembly video that I'll work into this series. This is going to be obviously a multi-part series. This is going to be too much to do in one sitting. The pre-assembly part of it was about, I think, 20 minutes long. And not everyone wants to put wires on there. Oh, also, I'm going to see if I can put in this Race Day Quads GPS. I've used this before. The label kind of came off, but that's what it is. And we're going to try and get this on there. Also a Hellgate buzzer. I really like the Betaflight buzzer, but it won't fit. So I'm going to be working with the Hellgate buzzer because it's really, really small. For the flight controller, I'm using the Pyro board, and I've already pre-tinned it up. And I've got the original. I've been holding on to this Dow engine. I believe this is a 40 amp ESC, and I've already wired it up and added a capacitor to it. And I've already taken the time to find that this is the best way to put on the capacitor. I know Neil wants it to be on the end of the pigtail here by the battery. I don't particularly like that, so I did this, and I did a little pre-build testing to make sure this would fit. Now, in the next video, I'm going to talk about what do we need to do. For example, I had to build my own harnesses here because this and this aren't made to talk together, and this harness didn't work. So hopefully I did this right, and we will not see any magic smoke. Also, two different lengths because, well, you'll see in the next video. The first consideration is how are we going to orient these on the bottom plate. So stay with me, and we're going to go through the 17-step process of building this quadcopter. I'll see you in the next video. I'm Joel LikeCatcher, and by the way, if you think this video is useful, helpful, in any way of value to you, please like it, please hit the bell and subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really would like some feedback. And if you would like the written instructions, drop me a note and I'll see what I can do to get this out to you with a link. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching till the end of this video. This video is part of a series on how to build the 6-inch smooth operator quadcopter. I hope you found it valuable. If you did, please consider being one of my Patreon subscribers. I'm Joel LikeCatcher, and I really appreciate you spending your time with me. Remember to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll know when my next video goes up.